Okie dokie. I'm live again. Here we go. Let's just share this here so people know I'm live. Trying again, my live React-athon for Eurovision 2026 entries by the UK. What else is on that list? This list will also be for you viewers to know the order in which I plan on reacting. We have the UK, France, Marino, why is it tagging it as a typo? It's not a typo, it's a real country. It actually exists. Sweden. After that we have Portugal and Poland. Is a go. Pasting the link. The link is on Mastodon and Facebook for everyone to watch. Yeah. Okay, the chat is ready for you to take part in. This is where you come into action. Post your own comments here, and they will be shown on the stream. Okay, the chat is open, my window is open, my light is shining on me. Let's just spin it around a little. The lights behind me are connected and ready to show flag colors. Okay, everything is here. I'll do this again. A little disclaimer, if you want. The stream might be interrupted in the middle by missile sirens. I'm sorry in advance if it happens. If it does, I'll pause the stream. I won't end it, and I will come back in about 25 minutes. This is what it usually takes for things to calm down. So, let's start with the recording for the UK, our first country on the list for tonight. Kay is already in the chat. Hello, Kay. How are you doing? The guy from Holland, the country not even participating this year, and you are here every single stream. I'm so happy. We will see your opinion about the UK's song in a bit, but right now I'll start the recording. So, does this work? No, my stream deck is dead. Let's just try to connect it for a second. Wait. I'll just try restarting it for a second. Just wait. Okay, restarting. Is it working? This is the question. No, it's dead. I don't know why. I can do it without the Stream Deck, it won't be as convenient, but it'll do, I guess. So, how do I record it? I don't even remember the keyboard shortcuts. I think it's Control-Shift-R, right? Oh, another guy in the chat. You have done the worst reacts so far. Thank you, Mpulakos or something. Mpulakos. Welcome. I mean, that's my opinion. I can't lie. I know there are people online who just say positive things about everything, but I can't. I do have some non-positive opinions about things. If you want a positive opinion, go watch my stream about Australia, which I was completely blown off by, or Croatia, or Malta, or what else? Finland. Those are a few of my favorite things or songs for Eurovision 2025. Okay, I guess I'll start with the UK. Let's see if it works. Starting recording in 3, 2. Oh no, I can't do it with a keyboard. It makes a lot of noise. Let's do it with the mouse. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to my channel and my reaction to the UK's song for Eurovision 2026. Let's put the flag of the UK, or its colours, behind me. This is supposed to be the colours. I know it looks a bit flushed or blinding the camera, but this is what it is. The artist is Look Mom No Computer, and the song is called 1, 2, 3, which is German for 1, 2, 3. Let's see what they have for us. Synth pop. Is that the office from the IT crowd? Hello, IT, have you tried turning it off and on again? So I guess it's a song about the endless chase after money and success. The office is closing in on him.
If only there was a language that I could count in that would make me feel better. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Slice of pepperoni. No. This is lazy writing. This is bad rhyming. Everything that's bad about the 90s music, or even 80s, I guess. I didn't miss this kind of song. I hate this. We're only in the middle of the song and I can't wait for it to end already. Can I increase the speed? No, don't have that option here. Too bad. is a ridiculous clip for a ridiculous song with a mundane message. They did put some effort into the production, but it's pointless. It's just pointless. Half a minute to the end. Come on. We can do this. We can survive. Good rhythm, very, very bad. So, oh, is that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I think that's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Right? Oh no, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was yellow, if I remember correctly. The flying car. But this was a UK version, I suppose. Let's see what the chat has to say about that horrible song. Kay the Dutch guy says, my last together with France. My last alone. I don't know what France is sending yet. I'll react to that in a few minutes. 0 points for the UK again. Kay, I don't think it works like that. The UK gets 0 points anyway. I mean, last year they had a total banger with the musical girls. Remember Monday? I don't remember their names. Yay, it ended, says Kay. SC33 asks, France bottom? No taste at all. That's aimed at Kay, who placed France last with the UK. Kay with the UK. Kay hates the UK. Why is your name Kay then? No, I'm just kidding. Anyone on SC33, do you want to say something about the UK and not France? Or what about the Greek guy who came in to smother me, to troll me? Any other opinions? Does anyone here like this song? That horrible thing we just heard? I think it's a very, very big downturn from what they sent last year. Last year, I loved their song. I fear no one, says Kay. Okay, I see people don't care about that song. Let me check before I end this recording where it is in the bets, because that might be an interesting aspect. The UK in the bets is placed at where's the United Kingdom? 11? Did we see the same clip? Me and the betters? And the bookies? This doesn't make sense at all. 11? Why would this song be at 11? I mean, we do know since Brexit, they get 0 points from the televote every single year, except when Sam Ryder from TikTok represented them. So I guess that means this artist is also someone famous among the young generation, because otherwise it wouldn't be so high in the bets. It would be like 24, 23 max. Maybe a bit higher, but not a lot. Yeah, the chat is very, very impartial towards this song. It's a big joke, says Kay. I agree, it's a big joke and it's not funny. The Brits did used to have the best humor, the best comedians. They have the top 3 comedians alive in the world today are all British. Number 1, John Cleese. Number 2, Rowan Atkinson. Number 3, Lee Mack. All British, all extremely funny. But apparently, somewhere after Brexit, the UK has lost its sense of humor. And when it became all political correctness and jailing people for calling people by the wrong genders, no one can joke anymore because jokes are prisonable offense. Not prisonable, what's the prosecutable offenses? Too bad, UK. You had a great country and great music once. No more, I guess. I mean, you do have Remember Monday still. They still publish new music every couple months. But this is not going to be on my playlist, and I hope it doesn't. Another entry last year says K, yeah, me too. I guess we shouldn't continue with the UK because this is not a good song. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I guess when I see the postcard that leads to the UK song, I'll just go and grab some bite or something, or a coffee or whatever. This has been all for... Oh, wait a second. Let's close the chat so I can end the recording. If you're watching the recording, you can do all those things. Subscribe so you know when I'm doing these things live. Like, dislike, tell me why in the comments. Share and donate so I can keep improving this. Very, very slowly and gradually things are looking up. I learned how to use the camera a bit better recently. The colors are still a bit off. I'm working on that. I need to learn how to do that by Eurovision week, which is in 2 weeks. So you'll see me in the next one, I guess. Bye. And the live stream goes on. This has been the recording for the UK, and now I'm changing everything to the next country, which is France, I believe. Let's put it into studio mode. I don't know how to activate studio mode without the Stream Deck. That's a problem, because I can't change the things. Oh, here it is. Okay, going into studio mode. Going to change the flag. Wait, let's start from the player stack. Player, this has been 25 UK. The next country, I believe, is France. And I'm correct about that. France is lined up. The country flag, the small one, is changed. Lower thirds. This part is ready. This part is ready. Now the big flag. Where's France Full HD? France Full HD. Turn off studio mode and go back to me. Okay. Let's see if anything is going on in the chat. Kay says my first is Sweden. I'll get to Sweden in a few minutes, like half an hour probably. You generic says SC33, so you hate the UK too. Good. France is your favorite. So now I'm about to react to France. So let's get straight into it, right? Recording France in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to my channel and my reaction to the French song for Eurovision 2026. Let's change these colors here to the French flag, which is here. Yeah, the colors are still off. I need to work on that. The song is called Regardez, which means look. The singer is called Monroe. I read that she is 17 years old, so I already know that part, and that she is classically trained. That will be interesting. Let's hear it. mysterious start. I hear opera. Push the button! Push the button! Dramatic opening.
Quand tout s'illumine dans tout Paris, que les rues se vident, je reste ici. J'ai cherché ton amour.
Ooh, yeah. What a voice.
Regarde-moi, regarde-toi. C'est ça l'amour, ça te foudroie. Regarde-moi, regarde-toi.
I like this.
C'est ça l'amour, tu ne seras jamais perdu.
Reminds me a bit of Kate, whatever her name was, the Australian representative for Eurovision 2019 in Israel. Very, very dramatic voice. It's very beautiful.
Allez, viens, je peux t'emmener là où
By the way, very brave to do that live on stage. Opera in Eurovision is not always welcome by the audience, and it's very hard to perform in general.
c'est fort, fort de s'aimer.
Especially if you want a dramatic performance with dancing. So if she moves, I mean, usually opera singers in traditional opera used to just stand on the stage and just walk on and off it. That is why, according to typical stereotypes, opera singers are fat because they don't move. Unlike other types of singers, but she is not fat. I guess she will move on stage, and singing opera while moving can be very hard.
Allez, viens, tu n'es pas fou. Dans ma poitrine, tu rythmes mon pouls. Allez, viens, sous la pluie battante. Je
What a voice!
t'ai présent, je t'ai offert mon sang, mon sang-froid. Je t'ai au bout de chaque chanson. J'ai cherché ton amour dans tous les faubourgs. Je chante tous les jours. Regarde-moi, regarde-toi. C'est ça l'amour, ça te
And I like the rhythm. There is a different rhythm to the verses and a pre-chorus, and so much going on here.
Regarde-moi, regarde-toi. C'est ça l'amour, tu ne seras jamais perdu. C'est ça l'amour. Chut. Il est partout. Chut. Il est là, là, là.
Oh my god, from the bottom register to the top in just a few seconds. This is not even in a studio.
Regarde-moi, regarde-toi. C'est ça l'amour, ça te foudroie.
I love the choir. I want to hear that again.
Regarde-moi, regarde-toi. C'est ça l'amour,
So dramatic. The end there was, I wasn't ready for that. I was waiting for something more dramatic. But this is how you make music. Ladies and gentlemen, this song, now I know why France has skyrocketed in the bets from like bottom, like 16 or 13 or something to like number 3 now, right? Where is France currently? Number 2 from the second 10 to number 2, above Denmark, which was the very buzzworthy winner of the Town Talk just a few days ago. Very good job, France. I love this song. I'm going to listen to that a lot. Let's see what the chat has to say about it. Let's scroll up a bit because I think I missed a few messages. I didn't like for no one. It's a big joke. I loved their entry last year. That was from the previous comment. So France is my fave, says SC33. K from Holland says my 29th. K's first is Sweden. I'll get to that in a bit. EU generic says SK33. SC, sorry. France is my first place, Paris 2027. SC33, are you from France by any chance? This is what you call generic, says K. No, this is not a generic song. This is a very high production, very well thought musical piece. I love everything about it. You need to Google generic at this point, says SC33. It's just basic French song, but then opera. No, it's not just a basic French song. This is so much more than just a chanson. I mean, go listen to their Edith Piaf wannabes 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 7 years ago, and a few others in the last decade, I think. French songs are amazing, says SC33. K says, yeah, but it's get boring when they send the same song all the time. That's true, but this is not the same song as last year. This is a very different song. I mean, it's the same in the terms of being very high production value and dramatic, because last year's Maman was also very dramatic. Hello from Cyprus, says SC33. So he's not from France. He's from Cyprus and supporting France in this Eurovision. That's interesting. Art said 008 says W. Ship anchor. I have no idea what that means. I'm not a big fan, as you can see, says K. I got that. Okay, you had your say about this. I love it. SC33 from Cyprus likes it a lot. I don't think it's going to win. But actually, no. I'm sure this is not going to win, because we had 2 wins in a row now by singers who can do opera and did operatic lines in their songs. So, and in Eurovision, nothing wins several times in a row. Usually it's once and then something completely different. Sometimes twice if it's different enough, but never 3 times. This is not going to happen. I do want this song very high. It's not as good as Croatia, in my opinion. If it wins, I'll be happy and very surprised, because it's not going to happen. I think it's Finland versus Sweden. We'll get to Sweden in a bit. So I guess this is all you had to say about France, guys, right? Guys of the chat, I'll wait a few seconds for you to be able to react. And in the meantime, I'll check what the delay is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Let's... Where's I don't see my own hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds. Not bad. Yes, says Kay. Okay, so I'm closing the chat, going back to me. If you're watching the recording, you can go and subscribe so you can be notified when I'm doing these things live, because I react live now. Like, dislike, tell me why in the comments, share or donate so I can keep improving this. Very well done, France. You'll see me in the next one. Okay. Let's turn off the lights. San Marino is the last country I set up these stupid lights for. So after that, we'll have no more blinding lights behind me. When they turn off, I look red again. Something with a color correction is not completely corrected. Let's move on. Studio mode. I'm going to studio mode and now switching everything to the next country. I think it's... Let's see. Tremolo, tremolo, give me a tremolo. Oh, San Marino. San Marino. This is going to be bad because it's Senhit, the San Marinese singer who is bringing Boy George with her. Oh, here's San Marino. Now I have to change the big flag. Do I have San Marino Full HD? Yes, I do. Now the lower third. Okay. Ready to record San Marino. Here we go in 3. Oh, turn off studio mode because that causes problem with the stream. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to my channel and my reaction to San Marino's entry to Eurovision Song Contest 2026. Let's have the flag colors here behind me. Yeah, this is the closest I've ever had with those lights to an actual flag. Well, at least we have the frame around me. So, this year, San Marino is sending Senhit, a singer who represented them, I think, 3 years ago with Adrenalina. Not a very bad song, not a very good one either, and it was pretty pathetic in the live version. They brought Florida for some reason to represent San Marino. He's American. What does he have to do with Eurovision? And this year she's doing it again with Boy George, who I believe is British, right? Let's check. Boy George. I don't actually know where he's from. British, yeah. He's British and he's representing San Marino in Eurovision. Go figure. The song is called Superstar. Let's see how it is.
All the boys looking back, wearing black, looking like they're up to something. All the girls on the floor looking for something more, like it's all or nothing. Neon light, smoky eyes, dripping down your flashing light. There you are. Oh, look at you staring.
The vocals are all right, nothing more. It sounds she's not professional.
Oh, baby, there you are. Go and do it like a superstar. Go and do it for the broken heart. 'Cause baby, you're a superstar, superstar. There you are. Go and do it for the
I mean, it's not as bad as the UK, but that's not a song I'll ever listen to with intention. Where's Boy George? Is she saving him for the last refrain? Like a surprise or something? But I mean, his face was on the poster, so it's not a surprise. Boring. This sounds so old. Like late 90s. Oh. Is Boy George so lazy that even when he gets a chance to represent a country in Eurovision, which is the largest music event in the world, he only appears via video screen, like pre-recorded video. I'm not even sure it is allowed in Eurovision to have a singer being pre-recorded. The backing vocals are allowed to be pre-recorded now, but not the lead singer. And he's kind of a lead singer, so I don't know how that's going to work in Eurovision. We're almost at the end of this boring song. Yeah, thank God. Another entry I'm not going to even bother watching, probably. This will be my cue to go to the toilet or, I don't know, grab a bite or drink. Do something that isn't watching Senhit shame her country, because where are the days? I mean, yeah. There was one singer in Eurovision history that made San Marino proud, in my opinion. And that was Valentina Moneta. She represented them 3-4 times, I think. I think 4. 3 times alone and 1 with another singer. First was in 2012 with the social network song, originally called the Facebook song, until the stupid EBU forbade them to say Facebook on stage because it's an advertisement, even though the song was against Facebook. But they were allowed to say Google. So, Googling. Second time was... I don't remember. Come on. It was the song I liked the least. The third time, I think, was with another singer, and then the second time was 2013 with Vola, Chrysalide. My favorite San Marino entry of all time, with that, like, by far, a beautiful song, and ever since then they've had only trash like this. Where is Valentina Moneta when you need it? When you need her? Let's go to the chat to see what people are saying about this. And if you're watching the recording, you can be part of that chat over there. If you go and push the subscribe button down there, you can like, dislike, tell me why in the comments, share or donate so I can keep improving this. Okay, so Woohoo says K. Yair R.A. something, says Sebastian. You're reading the chat, asks Sebastian. Yes, I do, between the songs. Yair, are you reading? I am reading it now. I can't read and watch the performance at the same time. I watch the performance first and read the chat later. Maria Hekala, I am guessing from Finland, says love Finland. Oh, from Finland. Okay. I thought it was love for Finland. Love from Finland. Thank you. Kay says yes, he reads the chat after the song is finished. Thank you, Kay, for clearing that up for Sebastian. Sebastian has been here long enough to know that. 5 years ago, actually. What, Zenit? 2021? It hasn't been long enough, I think. She should wait at least 20 years before she comes back, okay? 5 years without her are not enough. I don't want to see her again. Sebastian asks the same question over and over again. He will join her on stage at Eurovision, says Kay, about Boy George. I hope he will, because otherwise it will be very embarrassing. I enjoyed it, says Kay. Good for you, I guess. Sebastian says, you have good editing, by the way. Do you want to hear a secret, Sebastian? A very dark secret that I'm not keeping from my audience. Sebastian says 2011, 2020, 2021, 2026 is Zenit. What? Sure. Okay, so the secret is this. The editing you like so much is not editing. I don't have editing. I do not edit my videos. This is all done live. You see me live, right? What, he asks. Yeah, there's no editing going on. This is all pre-prepared like a TV studio, and I'm just pushing buttons and making things fly on the screen while you are watching. This is the art of streaming that she participated. What, did Senhit represent San Marino so many times? I don't think so. Professional, says Kay. I hope you mean my setup, because I don't think it's professional enough. I'm still trying to improve stuff, like making those lights behind me look better next time. She participated 4 times, says Sebastian. I don't even remember. Which songs was it? Let's see. San Marino in Eurovision. Apparently she's so bad I didn't even remember her. I only remember the one that I liked. Not Gasolina. Gasolina was Romania. Adrenalina. San Marino. Let's see. Stand By 2011 Zenit. Right. I don't remember that one at all. Valentina Moneta went 3 years in a row. 2012, 2013, 2014. And then again in 2017 with Jimmy Wilson. With Spirit of the Night, which I didn't like. It was a fine song, not something beautiful. Yeah, maybe it was nice. Okay, let's go back to looking for Senhit. 2011, yeah, Senhit. Then 2021 Adrenalina. And that's it. I don't see anything else. Sebastian, why do you think she represented them in 2020, 2020? Oh, yeah, she was supposed to be in 2020. And I skipped that. Yeah. Did you go to Tel Aviv for ESC 2019? The answer is no. I was already in Tel Aviv in Eurovision 2019. No, actually, I wasn't in Tel Aviv. I was living in Ramat Gan back in the day, and I didn't go to Tel Aviv because the tickets to Eurovision cost a fortune, and I did not have a job back then, so I couldn't pay for one. I watched Eurovision 2019 from home like any other year. The Eurovision I regret not going to is the one in Switzerland last year, not the one in Tel Aviv in 2019, because I think the Eurovision in Switzerland was a better production overall and with much better songs. Like in Israel, we had, 4 good entries maybe? Like songs that I listen to this day, like Australia with Kate, whatever her name was, with... what was the name of the song? She was swinging on a very high stick. I don't remember the name of the song. And we had Norway, which I voted for with... come on. Something with Spirit. Zero Gravity. Thank you, Kay. Zero Gravity is an awesome song. And Norway had Spirit of... Not Spirit of the Night. Spirit in the Sky. Na na na, Spirit in the Sky. Yeah, that was, I think, the first time ever that I saw the song I supported getting the most votes from the audience and still not winning Eurovision. And it was very, very frustrating because until 2019, I always thought the judges were the ones voting for the wrong songs. And then the audience was the one voting for the wrong songs, and the judges are the ones there to balance things and get the right songs to win. And in 2019, I suddenly realized, no, the audience votes more logically than the judges. Yeah, I think this video has been long enough. We've been talking about all sorts of things that aren't San Marino's entry for 2026 because it's not that interesting of a song, actually. Sorry, I don't care about it. My winners always end up bottom 5 in the final, says Kay. My winners don't end up in the bottom 5 usually. They end up around the middle, like No, Denmark was in the bottom 5 last time. I mean, I did have like 10 winners last year. I didn't have one song I wanted to win. I had 10 of them, and most of them were pretty high. Greek was number 6, I believe. Greece, not Greek. But Denmark was number 23. Yes, Denmark was my winner too. I know you said that in my live reaction to Denmark. Sebastian says his winner is also in the bottom 5 in the final. Okay, so this is the discussion about San Marino. Let's go back to me and end the recording. If you're watching it, you can go and subscribe so you know when I'm doing these things live, so you can participate in the chat. Like, dislike, tell me why in the comments. Share or donate so I can keep improving this. And you'll see me in the next one. Okay, moving on. I'm moving on, and I'm gonna get stronger now. Who in the chat can tell me who is the singer who sang that song that I just tried to sing, and what year was it in? I think I remember. Do I sing it again for you, people of the chat? I'm moving on, and I'm gonna get stronger now, and nothing can break me down. I will not give in to doubt. Those days are gone. I can be who I wanna be. Start living my life with me, for me. I believe that finally I'm moving on. Something, somewhere that I long to try. I am learning slowly, one day at a time. No, it's not Junior Eurovision 2003, and I don't think there was a Junior Eurovision in 2003. I think it started in 2006. Can we guess countries? Asks Sebastian. Yes, you can. Kay says, I don't know Johnny Logan. No, Johnny Logan isn't responsible for this beautiful song. How many? How many watts? Do we guess? I don't know. Just throw something. Guess something. She's the. I'll just say this: the singer has been on the Eurovision stage many times, never as a participant. Sorry, not on the stage, on the screen. On the screen during Eurovision many times. United Kingdom, no. Sweden, yes. She is from Sweden. Any more specific guesses? Taylor Swift. No. Taylor Swift is not Swedish. Last time I checked. No, it's not ABBA. Okay, while I change the flags in the lower third, I'll tell you the singer is Sarah Dawn Finer, who the Eurovision crowd knows as Linda Woodruff, the not very intelligent EBU representative from the sketches in the last Eurovisions in Sweden. My name is Linda Woodruff, and I'm from the EBU, the European Broadcasting Union. And I'm here in a Baku. Okay. And this is also our next country, Sweden, where Sarah Dawn Finer is from. Let's just change the big flag to Sweden. The Masters of Eurovision. Where is... the Swedish flag is in the wrong size. Just wait a second. I'll resize it to the full HD version of the stream. Where is it? Flag BGs. Now I have to go to Sweden. Open it with Pix. Do this. Now that. Save it as Sweden. 1080p. Thank you, very clutch. And now put it on here. Right away. Sweden. Oh, let's turn off the lights behind me. I don't have the Swedish flag colors. Sorry. Okay, everything is ready, I think. So, let's get to it. Recording Sweden. Wait a second, my microphone is a bit far away from me. Let's get it a bit closer. Yeah, this is better. I should be standing here in the middle. That line between the walls is exactly the middle of the frame. So this gives me a cue where I should be standing. Recording Sweden in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to my channel and my reaction to the Swedish entry for Eurovision Song Contest 2026. The singer is called... The singer is Felicia. The song is My System. If you're watching the recording, I'm doing those things live now. I'm airing this live on YouTube. So if you want to join the chat and be on screen, you can subscribe to get notified, like, dislike, share, or donate so I can keep improving this. Now let's hear the Swedish song.
Melodi nummer 4. My
Felicia.
I don't even want you.
Nice voice.
Forgetting how you taste. I can't the whole idea of you. Been dancing on your grave. 'Cause I don't even want you.
Why is she wearing a mask?
The Friday's green.
Is COVID still on and nobody told me?
My body parts. You're always coming back on the weekends. You're in every time.
This is a rhythm that implies this is not a good song.
In thought, in every shot. No, I can't get you out of my system.
Wow.
No, I can't get you out of my system.
This is so not Eurovision. I said it not last year, 2 years ago in one of my reactions. I used like 20 years ago in the very early days of being connected to the internet. I used to listen to radio stations from different countries to hear music that I wasn't getting in Israeli radio stations because it was boring hearing the same songs over and over again all day. So I started listening to radio from countries I know, like Germany, Switzerland, where I have relatives. And then I somehow found myself listening to a station called Radio 7 from Sweden. Radio 7 was a dance-centric station, and they had very, very heavy dance songs, and this would have fitted right in there. Do you remember, does anyone in the chat remember Scooter, the German DJ who never got to Eurovision even though I think he tried?
Hate the morning after. Hate the way you make me feel.
I have to say something. If I haven't heard her just botch that note right there, I would have suspected she's wearing a mask because this is pre-recorded and she doesn't want us to see she's lip syncing. But this is definitely live.
I am a disaster. I just need to fix myself for real. 'Cause now you're in my head, my heart, my body parts. You're always coming back on the weekends. You're in every touch, in thought, in every shot.
She sounds young and unprofessional, like she hasn't been through a lot of voice training. But she has a good voice. She just has to learn to use it better. And if she does that in the next 2 months, she'll get very far in Eurovision.
No, I can't get you out of my system. No, I can't get you out of my system. If I deleted all the memories,
This is a song that is
baby, came to my heart.
meant mainly for watch parties. I mean, I see people watching it together and dancing like in a nightclub, but voting for it, I don't see it.
If I encrypted all my feelings for security, it wouldn't matter at all. 'Cause now you're in my heart. You're in every touch, in thought, in every shot. No, I can't get you out of my system.
The sound design is so good, but so unoriginal.
No, I can't get you out of my system.
Very typical end for a song that is built for a club mix. So I'm guessing we'll hear like a 5, 6, 7 minute version of this song with just drum and bass playing for like 2 minutes at the start and 2 minutes at the end, and that will be played all over dance-centric radio stations like Radio 7 and nightclubs, of course. I mean, I'll say this. This song is going to qualify for the final. It's not my favorite. I only like dance songs when they are captivating in the sense that last year's Danish song was, like Zissel with Hallucination. That was a captivating song. This is not captivating. It's a song that's fun to dance to. Voting in a regular year, this wouldn't qualify, because this year there are many songs that sound very old, and this sounds very modern. I think people might vote for it because it stands out so much among the competition. So it will definitely qualify for the final. In the final, how high does it go? I do not know. It probably depends on how they perform on stage, especially her. This performance in the Melodifestivalen wasn't very good. It was fine. It wasn't phenomenal or something. I bet the other singers did better, except for Abatines. I know Abatines participated because I saw the list of artists and I said, Abatines? What year is this? 2001? And I'm so happy they were not the winners, because that would have been awkward. Yeah, but the Swedes know what they're doing usually. They did get to 4th place last year after winning 3 years ago. And yeah, and 10 years ago and several other times. 7 times now, right? In lieu with Ireland, who's not participating this year. Let's go to the chat and see what you have to say about this song. Let's scroll a little up because I think I might have missed a few messages. No. Okay, this is everything. Kay was very happy when I announced that I was going to react to Sweden now. He says it's his winner. I don't see it winning. It's definitely not my winner. The mask is her costume, says Sebastian. And then many dots. Sorry for putting the dots, okay? Just don't do it again. It's annoying. It's by accident. This is not the way to go, Polish television. If we want to truly make a name for ourselves on the Eurovision stage, it's time to take this competition seriously. So I guess Krzysztof Wlerbowski or something like that is not happy with the Polish selection, which I'll react to in a bit. Stay right here if you want to see it, and if you're watching the recording, you missed the fun. You should have subscribed and liked and disliked and shared and donated, so you would be in the chat. I mean, you don't have to donate to be in the chat or like or share. You just have to subscribe. But okay. Sebastian adds, when is Czechia releasing their artist and song? I'll check in. If you want to know something about Eurovision that is already known, I suggest checking on EurovisionWorld.com. That's the site I follow. Czechia is releasing their song in 3 days. On the same day that Switzerland releases their song. The artist was announced an hour ago. The Czech artist. The song will be released on the 11th, so that's Wednesday, this Wednesday. So does that answer your question, Sebastian? It's March 8th. I know what today's date is. I went on a website, it said 8th. No, the 8th is the singer announcement. They just announced the singer. The song is to be released in 3 days, on Wednesday. I can even tell you the artist is called Daniel Zizka. And the song name is probably on here somewhere. Crossroads. Crossroads will be the song. It will be released on Wednesday, so in 3 days, at 8 CET, Central European Time. So in exactly 2 days, 23 hours and 54 minutes. Is that clear enough for you, Sebastian? By the way, anything else to add about Sweden, people? People here were so thrilled about me reacting to Sweden. Wait, what did you say? When? I was at the ESC channel. You shouldn't have switched. You should stay with me. Watch my channel. Only me. Just kidding. You should watch whoever you find interesting enough. Let's go back to the main screen. Guys of the chat, we're talking about Sweden here. Anything to add about Sweden? Sebastian says he was checking the participants. I'm guessing you didn't see the Czech singer because he was only announced an hour ago, an hour and 8 minutes ago. Sorry, not an hour and 8 minutes, 8 minutes ago. Can we please do Portugal last? Why? In my lineup, Portugal is... let's see... This has been Sweden, so Portugal is next and then Poland last. It's kind of like San Marino and Napa mixed. Don't spoil it for me, Sebastian. I need to be surprised so I can react like, I mean, not like, be the first time I'm knowing everything about anything about the song, as little as possible. The genre. Yeah, I know. If it's like San Marino, I guess it's boring. Okay, nobody is saying anything about Sweden, so I guess it's time to end the Sweden reaction. Okay, have fun, says Sebastian. Thank you. I'll be happy if you stay here and have that fun with me. Let's close the recording so I can continue the live. And if you're watching the recording, please join my channel so you can be part of these live sessions. This has been it for Sweden. You'll see me in the next one. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. This closes the flag and the recording together. So now I'm going to studio mode and preparing everything for Portugal. Sweden, Portugal. Country flag. Portugal. Lower thirds. And the big flag. Let's change that to Portugal. Not again. I don't have the Portuguese flag in the right size. Let's go and resize it. How could I have forgotten to do this? In due time. Open with pics. Thank you. Accept. Save as Portugal. 1080p. Yes. Now put it on here immediately. Portugal. And I'm pretty sure I'm missing the Polish flag as well. Right? Do I have Poland? Do I have Poland? I don't have Poland at all. That is a bit odd. Oh, I do have it in this size, so let's resize it now before I start the recording for the next song. Save. Poland 1080p. Now I have the Polish flag ready to go. Okay, back to regular mode. Let's see how the stream is doing. A lot less viewers than I had on Saturday, I see. Too bad. People are missing the fun. I guess the countries everyone was most adamant about were in on Saturday, or maybe because it's an evening after which people in Europe don't go to work. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 seconds delay, that's not bad at all. To the viewers, sorry, I need to drink after this, my throat is getting very dry. Okay, time to move on and react to Portugal. Reacting to Portugal in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to my channel and my reaction to the Portuguese entry for Eurovision Song Contest 2026. And this is part of a live reaction, or as I call it, a React-athon, streamed live on my YouTube channel. If you haven't joined it yet, go under the video. You can see how it looks now. This is the old design, but this is what I have. Subscribe so you get notified when I'm doing these things live. Like or dislike and tell me why in the comments. Share or donate so I can keep improving this. I'm trying very hard to make this look professional as possible. The Portuguese song is called Rosa. It's performed by Bandidos do Cante. What is that in English? Bandis? No. What's the English word from bandidos? Bandidos. It's like criminals? No. I don't remember what the word bandidos means. It's something with a group of people. Okay, let's just listen to the song. I already like that sound. Beautiful. I love choir songs, and as someone who sang in a choir, I especially like when the solo is done by the baritone and not the tenor, because I'm a baritone. So Thank you very much to whoever wrote this. In the name of all baritones in the world.
Meu amor, se hoje for à noitinha ao meu jardim, por lá encontrarei rosas, fazem-me lembrar de ti. Não há pressa de onde eu sou, não há preço, presta calma.
I have a feeling they are not professional singers, so-called. They're just like a group of friends. This is what I'm fantasizing. I don't know them at all. I don't know anything about this. I don't check those things before I listen to the songs. And I do it intentionally. So I'm surprised by what I hear. And so far, this surprised me in the best possible way. It sounds very Portuguese in the sense it's very quiet, minimalistic music, guitar and bass. I don't actually hear any percussions, I think. And the choir, of course. The choir is the center of attention, like it should be. I love everything about it so far. And each one gets his own solo, so very fun. Each one of them sounds so unprofessional alone, but together the harmony is perfect. Those are people who sing in a choir because they know they wouldn't succeed alone, probably. But as a choir, they just click. It's so fun to hear. I'm not going to cry. Never going to happen. Not on the stream, not live. I don't understand anything in this song, but it really, really touches my soul somewhere. Oh, there was a change there. They went down, not up. Very interesting. It's not something that you hear often. This is the rosa. The rose. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Wow. I know the Eurovision people are going to say this is boring, this is not a competition song. I don't freaking care. This is what I like about Eurovision, when there are songs that are like complete wild cards. They are nothing like anything else, and they just stick out at you, and you can just enjoy them without even thinking about the competition. I mean, I don't think many people will vote for this, but this just went very high up my list. Which number? Which number is it for me now? It's not above Croatia, because Croatia is a masterpiece. Is it above Denmark and Malta? That's a question I need to listen to all those songs right after one another to decide on. Yeah, but I did enjoy this song quite a lot. Let's go to the chat and see what Sebastian, my only viewer, is saying. Hello, Sebastian. How are you? There are only 3 people watching, and I'm the only one chatting. Now 4. Yeah, I see that. Should I tell them they're missing the fun? People watching and not chatting. Why are you not? The chat is there for you. It's right here. Go and type something. I'll do that right now. I can type in the chat too, because it's my chat. It's my chat and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. Sebastian is begging for some company. And me too. But don't tell him. Sebastian, what did you think about this Portuguese song? Since you're the only one here now. I'm interested in hearing you, and you will be the model for everyone else who wants to have their opinion on this stream. So come on, join. You can, subscribe, like, dislike, share, and donate so I can keep doing this, but mainly do that so you can join me in those live sessions. He says, I like the melodies, but not the song. Is it because it's too quiet, too slow, or is something in the composition not there for you? Yeah, he says. He prefers the upbeat songs. I guess it's too quiet. Sometimes quiet songs are beautiful. I could not hear. Oh, was it too quiet on my stream? That's strange. Or your device. Maybe, because if I put the song here, I'm pretty sure the volume was not as strong as me, but almost as strong. I designed the stream very meticulously, so the song is almost at the same level as me, just a little down, so when I talk you hear me and not the song. And when I talk, the song drops even more in that level. But only when I talk. Okay, I guess if no one wants to add anything about Portugal, we'll move to the other P, Poland. And if you're watching the recording, again, you can join me live and be part of the chat there and have your opinion in my reaction videos, the few that remain. Yes, Sebastian, I'm here. When you start a new stream, can you add the time? What, on the screen? I always watch you near the middle. I mean, if you had you clicked on the bell next to my like a premiere, you can't do premiere with a live. Live and premiere are two kinds of videos. You cannot have a live as a premiere. Oh, do you want me to have a countdown before I go live? Yeah, he says. This is a bit problematic because if I do a countdown, it's not automatic. I have to start the countdown manually. So to start the countdown, I actually have to start the stream earlier. And usually, so I can watch the 1 to 4 songs, I'm pretty sure you can fast forward, right? You can just take the red thing in the middle and drag it with your mouse or your finger if you're watching on your phone. Drag it to the beginning and watch the first songs, or you can wait for the stream to end and then rewatch it. But then you can't react in the chat because it's not live. Anyway, I was explaining about the let's just end the recording for Portugal first, and then I'll continue talking to you. This has been my reaction to Portugal. Very good choice. I like it a lot. Some people will say it's boring. I say it's absolutely beautiful. This is real music. I love real music. I appreciate real music. This song touched my soul. And thank you very much, Portugal, for sending that to Eurovision. I really, really appreciate that. And you'll see me in the next one. Okay, so Sebastian, can we start Poland so the viewers won't get mad? Right after I explained to you, Sebastian, that because I can't have a countdown automatically to a live, I only have a page with the image that I set for the stream, the still image, with my face and the flags of the countries I'm reacting to, and then in the bottom YouTube shows what hour it's supposed to begin. A countdown in the video frame means I have to start the stream with a countdown. But the reason I start the stream at a certain time is I can start it earlier. If I start a countdown first, I'll have to postpone the stream. And then usually it means it will take me the whole evening and probably the whole night too to do a stream. It is a possibility if I have more time. Right now, I'm really trying to rush through those, or as they call it in gaming. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop talking about the countdown. So, now I'm preparing my last reaction for tonight, which at least one person has been waiting for, I guess. Poland. Where is the Polish flag? Poland. Now the video should be Poland. They just announced their song this morning when I'm streaming this. If you're watching, you can't. You can watch the recording because the live stream is being saved in my YouTube channel and you can rewatch it later. So if you're watching, I can do that because it will wreck the whole studio setup. Let's change the lower third. This is the last one. Can't believe I managed to do it after this afternoon's cock up. Sorry for using that word. Now change the big flag. Poland. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, I see that, Sebastian. Thank you for alerting me that there are not enough people in the chat. I think maybe Sunday evening is not as comfortable for people as Saturday evening, which I did yesterday, because yesterday there were like 10, 20 people in the chats most times. Okay, reacting to Poland in 3. Wait a second. I need to take a breath. Okay, Poland. Recording starts at 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to my channel and my reaction to the Polish entry for Eurovision 2026, which is the last reaction I'm streaming in this live streaming event. And if you're watching the recording, you missed the fun. You can be part of it. I have a live chat, which is shown on the screen at times, like you can see right now. These are, mainly Sebastian, because he enjoys ruling the chat in my streams. But hi viewers, says Sebastian. Hi Sebastian. We'll join you again later, but no. Let's go back to me, sorry. Go back to me, please. Thank you. If you want to, sorry for that. If you want to be part of the live streams and the chat, all you have to do is go and subscribe. But you can also like, dislike, tell me why in the comments, share and donate so I can keep improving this. Let's hear the Polish song after I tell you the song is called Pray. The singer is called Alicia. Let's put it on the screen. Oh, it's already opened. What a voice! Choir! Very interesting stage design. I was not expecting that.
Step down, take 5, now I'm the boss. On my go, move fast, take this style, take this class, make the money when you run with me. They told me go, shake that.
Very minimalistic sound now. It's the opposite of what it was before. The harmonies are brilliant. She sings so well. This is a voice I can get addicted to. Oh, it works now. Interesting. Do all those things. She's struggling a bit. Okay, only that button is working. This was the vocals are very, very good. Her vocal is almost perfect. The choir is probably pre-recorded, so they sound studio quality. The dancers are nice. The staging was interesting. But is it interesting enough to get the votes to qualify for the final? Poland is a country that doesn't qualify very often, I believe. And despite being very captivating in how it sounds, I don't know if it's enough to qualify for the final. Vocally, it is kind of like some other songs we've heard in the last few days. Someone said in the chat, I think, that it reminded him of Sebastian in the chat says, oh, let's show the chat because Sebastian wants to talk to my audience. Where's the chat? Show the chat. She needs to queue after the incident that nobody wants to talk about. What? What did I miss? Is she the Tin Man's sister? Yeah, that chest piece was a bit tinny. And you say Lithuania loves Poland. COVID. I didn't get the COVID joke, sorry. I guess I'm too out of it by now to get that joke. Do you have anything to add about the Polish song, Sebastian, or anyone else watching? How many people are there anyway? Oh, it's not a joke about COVID. Was there a COVID incident that I should know about? I know there are 4 people watching and only 1 reacting, chatting. Why? You have the chat. It's right there next to the video. And you can see it on the screen. So, write something. It doesn't cost any money. Do it. It's good, says Sebastian, about the Polish song. But is it good enough to get to the top 10 or anything near that? I think, I mean, if the only criteria was vocals, it would be, but it's not. It's a lot about buzz and creating an interesting staging and, you know, keeping the audience hooked. And this, besides her voice, had not a lot going for it. I mean, it was very interesting in the beginning with the buildings behind her that looked like a city, but then it was just a mundane pop dance song. And again, I do like the choir, the harmonies there, but it wasn't anything too dramatic. And I mean, I'm fearing this may not even qualify for the final because it is a very enjoyable song. But is it enjoyable enough for people to vote? I am not sure about that. Someone said earlier about the Polish television. I'll show it now because this is very relevant to this video. This is not the way to go, Polish television. If we want to truly make a name for ourselves on the Eurovision stage, it's time to take this competition seriously. And that was Krzysztof Wierzbowski or something. And I guess he means Polish television is not picking the right songs. I guess despite having a selection event, the TV channel had more influence on the winning song than the audience. Yeah, I literally cried when Ireland non-qualified. When was that? What year? What was the Irish 2025? Ireland last year. What was? Was that seriously like a party? Why did you cry about Like a Party? It's not that good of a song. I mean, it's cute for a party, but it's not a song to vote for in a competition. And her performance, by the way, I have to say, Sebastian, her performance live was not the best. And I'm being gentle. She was really struggling to keep the notes. I almost cried by an Irish song not qualifying for the final in 2023, I think. What, the message about the dog that was sent to space? It was very cute, but it's so gimmicky. I mean, it's a message that it's a gimmick. Anyway, the song that almost made me cry when it didn't qualify. Let's see. What year was it? 23? 22? 21. 2021 in Amsterdam. Leslie Roy with Maps. I loved the song. I loved the performance with all those paper cutouts of things. And even the screen behind her showed fake paper cutouts of things to add to the 3D illusion. It was so well thought, and the song was so beautiful. And when it didn't qualify, I was broken. But I don't think there are many songs I would almost cry for not qualifying. One person said dogs being sent to space by a soldier from World War Z. What? Well, if we're going to talk about Ireland, I should first end the recording for Poland, because this has been going on for long enough. I'm ending Poland since we're not talking about Poland. World War II. Okay, I'll just end Poland and get right back to you, Sebastian. Thank you for watching my reaction to the Polish song. You'll see me in the next one. And this is how it ends. Now back to you, Sebastian. Let's bring up the flag and then you, so we can chat a bit. What? It's getting a bit late. I have to go to sleep soon. And I finished reacting to all the songs that were announced so far. So there's no point in going any further. I think you should do something to the other 5 viewers or not. And please sleep. What do you mean do something to the other 5 viewers? What can I do to the other 5 viewers? Any suggestions? Actually, I'm seeing 9 viewers right now. Something fun. Like what? This is a reaction stream. I finished reacting to everything. Do you want me to do stand-up comedy? I'm no good at that. Trivia riddles themed by Eurovision. Okay, let's see. But I'm guessing you will be the only one. What I'm guessing, my guess is most viewers are not watching what you're seeing right now, the live, but they're watching one of my reactions that were sooner, earlier this evening. So they are watching what you saw like an hour and a half ago. This is my guess, because there are 10 viewers, but only you in the chat. So probably most people aren't in the live chat. They are rewatching what you already saw. But let's try some trivia riddles and see if you're the only one solving or if anyone else jumps in. What trivia can I ask you about Eurovision? I mean, I asked you earlier who was the singer who performed the song I was singing, Moving On. That wasn't actually in Eurovision. It was in Melodifestivalen 2008, if I'm not mistaken. 8. Let's see, Sarah Dawn Finer, Moving On. What was the year? Sarah Dawn Finer, Moving On. 2009, not 8, 9. I missed by 1 year. One of my favorite Melodifestivalen songs. Can you name people in the chat, Sebastian and anybody else watching, a singer who represented more than one country in Eurovision? Without Googling, please, because there are many of them. Bess? Who's Bess? Best. What? Sebastian, do you have any answer to my best Bessa? What's that? You're mistyping the same word over and over again. I asked for names of artists who represented more than one country in Eurovision. Albania 2004. Okay, so she was named Bessa. Who else did she represent? Let's see, Bessa Kokedima. I don't think she has been in Eurovision any other times. Well, let's check what Wikipedia says, because I don't know everything about Eurovision, if you believe that. Let's see. She did try to represent Romania in 2009, but she didn't win. So she never represented another nation in Eurovision. San Marino contestant 2025, not in Eurovision, in national selection. It doesn't count, because there are many of those. I can tell you about singers who have participated in several different nations' national selections. Off the top of my head, Elisabeth Andreasen has represented Sweden and Norway in Eurovision and participated in both Swedish and Norwegian pre-selections in other years. I know Icelandic singer Hera Björk tried to represent, was it Norway or Denmark? One of the countries with where the national selection is called a Melodi Grand Prix. Celine Dion, which country has she represented other than Switzerland? She has never been to Eurovision again. Celine Dion was only in Eurovision once. Oh, you thought I meant singers who represented countries other than their own. No, I meant singers who performed in Eurovision several times for different countries. Do you know any? Vanilla Ninja, that's correct. They are representing their own country. Estonia this year, and they represented Switzerland in 2005. Like I said in my reaction video to Switzerland, to Estonia. Stefan A. Who's Stefan A? Is this something ChatGPT told you? I don't know a Stefan A. Who the hell is Edgar? Stefan Airapetian from Estonia represented Estonia in Eurovision 2022. Hope! I love that song. I don't see any mention of him representing another country. Anyone else? Stefania, not Stefan A. Stefania. Has she been in Eurovision more than once? I don't think so. Anyone else in the chat wants to join in this trivia session? Oh, she represented Netherlands in Junior Eurovision 2016. And then she was chosen to represent Greece in 2020. And then 2021, of course, because 2020 was cancelled due to COVID. Oh, sorry. No, she represented... What? Oh, yeah, that's the last name. Okay. Last Dance, 2001. One of the most awkward but interesting and fascinating Eurovision performances of all times. I mean, if there is a video on YouTube of someone who was in the audience and filmed how they did it, because when you saw it on TV, your mind was just blown. I had no idea how they did that. What I was saying, and then I saw the crowd angle on what was going on stage. Oh, so that's how they did it. Netherlands 2026 was supposed to be here. Really, was Stefania supposed to represent the Netherlands this year? That's interesting. Too bad they quit. And by the way, no one except for you is participating, so And this is 5 minutes before 10 p.m. So I'm going to disappoint you, Sebastian, and say that this has been enough for this evening. Maybe next time I'll announce the trivia in the beginning of the stream. Are you tired? Yes, I am. We love Alicia, says Kay. Oh, Kay, you're back. Where have you been? I love Alicia too. Her voice is captivating. Addicting. I was talking with my dog. walking, sorry. I said I stopped talking. What kind of dog do you have? Poodle. I don't like small dogs. I like big dogs. I think small dogs are too loud for the size. Doodle. Aye. Poodles look cute, but I prefer big dog that you can just hug and cuddle with. It's more fun than those tiny little toy pets. Mine is big, says Kay. How big? This conversation is going a little awkward. Is there an option to upload a photo to the chat? No. Too bad. I would enjoy a photo of a dog in the chat. I said it first. I'm a head taller than him. Only a head taller? That's interesting. That's a big poodle. Well, that means you can hug him. So yeah, that's a fun dog. A dog you can play with without breaking your back is a good dog. I mean, all dogs are good, but especially the big ones. And the fact you know you're a head taller than him means he jumps on you a lot, so you can see that, right? Yeah, I understood that. There is no dog in the world that would be, except for a very, very big Great Dane, maybe, that would be a head shorter than a human while standing on all fours. I understood that you meant when he stands on his back feet. But most poodles are like knee height to humans when they stand on their back feet. I'm not very tall though. Okay. Wait, you're Dutch and you're not tall? How can that be? 170. Okay, that's yeah. It's a bit on the short side. I mean, in Holland, it's probably considered dwarf. I'm young, he says. Okay, so maybe you're still growing. I'm 16, so yeah, 16. That's interesting. Most of my audience is older, much older than you. Sebastian, how old are you? I'm I'm back, guys, he says. Yeah, we can see that. How old are you, Sebastian? Is there such a big delay that I asked the question twice and still haven't received an answer? Oh, he doesn't want to say. Okay, no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I was just curious to know if the age of the people in the chat was much younger than the average age of the viewers. Because the average age of my viewers is like 45. I want to know how old are you, if you mind. I'm 40. I'm just 40. Just 40 and a half. And if I look at my channel statistics, I see most viewers are my age and up. I don't have a lot of viewers in younger ages. So it's funny that in the chat, when's your birthday? Thank you, Kay. I really appreciate it. My birthday is in the summer. Let's just say that. I have an ID for you live, says Sebastian. What is your ID? Except for trivia questions, nobody but you answers. I would say about 35 or so. Thank you, Kay. I really appreciate it. I'll take 35 any day. Waiting for Sebastian to say what his ID is. Was this it for today? Yes, Kay, you have been walking with your dog, so you missed the live action and all of the comments and the reactions. I reacted to 6 countries, and you know what? There is none left. I did everything that has been released so far. So now I have to wait for Wednesday when Czech Republic announces their song, and Switzerland too, and then I can react to more songs, but I'll be in the army by then. I'm going back tomorrow, so whenever the war ends, I guess, in Iran, I'll be back. I hope it will be soon. I have to watch back. Yeah, you can. The stream, you know, I'm pretty sure you can fast forwards. No, sorry, rewind. And if you wait a few minutes after I stop the live stream, YouTube saves it, and then you can rewatch everything, but no live chat. So you missed the fun when you were with your dog, but your dog is more important. And Georgia, I don't think there's a date for Georgia's announcement yet. The title is Eurovision Yair Birthday Celebration Live. Oh, really? Did Georgia announce that they're announcing their representative on March 11th? Oh, right. Yeah. So on Wednesday, we have 3 countries releasing their entries. So whenever I'm back home, I'll react to those 3. And hopefully by then we have Armenia and Azerbaijan as well. Sorry. Like Trump says, Azerbaijan. Or like Linda Woodruff says, Baku. On Replay is their song. Whose song? March 11 on Replay. Brzkipi. What's Brzkipi? Is that a typo? This stream has passed 2 hours, and of that, the last 20 minutes, Zekapi. What's Zekapi? I have no idea what you're talking about, Sebastian. Am I going to Google it just to find out what you mean? Oh, the Georgian artist is called Bzikebi, and the song is called On Replay. That's what we know so far about Georgia. We know Czechia's song is Crossroads by Daniel Zizka. And Switzerland is sending Veronica Fusaro. The name of the song hasn't been released yet. I guess we'll know that in 3 days. Actually, that happens in the afternoon. So 12 o'clock Europe time, 1 o'clock here in Israel. And then we'll know what the Swiss song is called. I won't listen to it until I can do a live reaction like this. Okay, I really want to say goodnight to you people. Oh, Bzikebi won Junior Eurovision 2008? I don't remember that. Yeah, I saw you missed out my name. It's all right. Good night, Sebastian. Good night, Kay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for anyone who's rewatching this so far. I'll be back sometime, I guess, and have my reactions to the last 5 songs streamed. Follow my channel so you can know when that happens. Let's close the chat now. Oh, now I ruined the effect. Sorry. This has been all for this stream. Good night, Europe. And you'll see me in the next one.